Something massive is happening right now, and most pioneers have no idea what just surfaced. While you're sitting here watching this, the crypto world is quietly shaking. A leak has dropped that nobody expected, and what it reveals about PI Network is nothing short of shocking. This isn't just a feature update. It isn't just a technical improvement. What leaks suggest that PI Network is trying to build something so bold, so outrageous, so disruptive that it could completely rewrite how cryptocurrencies function. This isn't hype. This isn't exaggeration. What I'm about to explain could shift the future of digital money itself. The question is, are pioneers truly ready for what's coming? Because from the way things look, not even traditional crypto investors will see this one coming. Welcome back, pioneers. It's me here, and I'm telling you now, what you're about to hear will change how you see PI forever. Before we dive deeper, drop a quick comment. Just say, "Pi to the moon," and tell me where you're watching from. Every time I read your comments, and I see pioneers from different countries all united in one vision, it reminds me how global and powerful this community really is. And tell me your honest thoughts. Do you think PI's real value is around the corner? Or are we still early in the journey? Your opinions help shape this conversation. And if you appreciate updates like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and share so we can reach every pioneer who needs to hear this. Now let's get into the part that's blowing minds across the developer community. Every cryptocurrency, follows the same old rule. The market decides the price. Bitcoin rises when investors are hungry. Ethereum falls when people panic. Dogecoin pumps when influencers make noise. It's all controlled by supply and demand, fear and greed. But PI Network seems to be stepping outside that world completely. Instead of relying on market chaos, PI is building something that could flip that entire system upside down. And it all comes back to a number everyone in the PI community recognizes. $314,159. For years it's been a dream, a joke, a rumor, a meme, a hope. But according to the code that just leaked, PI isn't treating this number as a dream. They're treating it as a rule, a law, a fixed constant. Developers found code showing that this number is being hard-coded into multiple blockchains. Not speculated, not suggested, not predicted, hard-coded. Then a file surfaced that developers have been whispering about for days. A file simply named picoinstable.js. And what's inside is causing massive debates. When developers studied it line by line, they found something nobody expected. PI being minted directly on the Stellar mainnet with a fixed supply that matches PI's maximum total of 100 billion coins. That part is normal. But here's the unbelievable part. The token is pegged, locked, sealed at exactly $314,159. Not targeted, not estimated, hard-coded. A direct log message even states clearly that this token is pegged to that value. That means the system doesn't treat the number as a goal. It treats it as an unbreakable property of the token. This is where things get surreal. In normal crypto, price is whatever someone is willing to pay. But PI seems to be building a world where the price doesn't come from buyers or sellers. It comes from the code itself. The system is designed to enforce this value no matter how markets behave. Imagine walking into a market trying to buy $1 for anything less than $1. It won't happen. The system doesn't allow it. PI is trying to create that same kind of rigidity. You're probably asking the same question developers asked. If someone tries to trade PI at a different price, how could the system possibly stop that? That's when things go from surprising to mind-blowing. Another file leaked called Multi-Chain Value Enforcer, PY, and this one reveals the real secret. This isn't just a token. It's a full-scale stabilization network spanning multiple blockchains at the same time. The system monitors PI's value across Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Stellar, and potentially more. If PI drops below the fixed value anywhere, the enforcer activates instantly. No humans, no delays, no discussions, pure automatic correction. The stabilization works through three major systems working like gears in one machine. The first is atomic swaps, instant trades that move value between chains faster than any human trader ever could. If PI gets undervalued on one exchange, the system automatically buys. If overpriced somewhere else, it releases supply. The second system is where things border on unbelievable. Dow penalties. Imagine a governance system that can punish traders who attempt to crash the price. If someone tries to manipulate the value downward, the Dow could restrict them, penalize them, or counteract their trade automatically. It's like having a digital financial guardian watching over the price. The third system is dynamic liquidity. PI's enforcement mechanism can add liquidity when the price rises too fast or remove liquidity when someone tries to push it down. The more someone tries to distort the price, the more resistance they face. Some developers are calling this entire system the Guardian Value Police, a network that exists for one purpose: protecting that $314,159 value. But this raises a huge question. Can PI really do something no crypto has ever done before? Because what PI is attempting goes against thousands of years of economic behavior. In traditional finance, fixed prices never last. When you force an artificial price, you either get scarcity or oversupply. If the real value is lower, the system bleeds capital defending the peg. If the real value is higher, people will fight to break the ceiling. PI's system will be under constant pressure. Imagine a recession or global crypto slowdown. If PI's real value should drop to 100,000, the enforcer must work overtime to push it back to 314,159. Where does that liquidity come from? Can the system sustain itself? Can code defeat market psychology? Can a digital currency enforce value instead of discovering it? These questions don't weaken the idea. They only reveal how ambitious, how daring, and how revolutionary this attempt really is. If PI pulls this off, it will be the first cryptocurrency in history whose value exists before the market, not after. A coin where stability isn't a dream, but a rule written into the very structure of the blockchain. And that is why the crypto world is silent right now. Shocked, confused, unsure how to react. Because PI isn't trying to join the crypto world. It's trying to transform it. This isn't just another project. This is an experiment in economic engineering at a scale crypto has never seen. Whether it succeeds or not, one thing is certain. PI Network isn't thinking small. They are building something so bold that it forces everyone to rethink what a digital currency can be. If that doesn't make you excited, curious, or even a little bit uneasy, then you're not paying attention. The future of PI is far bigger than anyone predicted. And this leak is only the beginning.